slip on the trail. Don't slip on the trail.
What's up, besties? Welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm Kendall B, and as you can see from the title, I am gonna be bringing you guys along for another doctor's appointment. This is still me filming this in my secret life, where not everybody, where you guys don't even know that I'm pregnant yet, but I have tons of videos just sitting in my camera because, sorry, I'm like a little fidgety right now. I just had to like pee on the side of the road because, let me take the glasses off, I think that's what's throwing me off. I had to pee on the side of the road because I had to pee like really bad, and these days when I have to pee, I have to pee for like 2 minutes, like seriously. So I didn't even let all the pee out. But yeah, we are like right around the corner from my doctor's appointment. We had to drive pretty far for this doctor's appointment because, like I told y'all, I only want doctors who look like me. So this is the doctor's office I'll be going to that has black doctors, black women, and this is specifically the doctor I came to confirm my pregnancy. And she was so sweet, she was so nice. She gave me an ultrasound even when you probably couldn't even, not probably, when you couldn't even see nothing on the thing yet, but she still tried. So today is our 10-week you gotta go to the back. Today is our 10-week pregnancy appointment, and honestly the 10th week has been a little, I guess you could say, a little scary, but also anxious a bit. But okay guys, so here I am in the urgent care. I came to urgent care because, wait, is my name over there? No. I came to urgent care because I had like spotting yesterday, but it was literally only 3 drops of blood I saw in the toilet. It happened when I peed, and I wasn't feeling like any cramping or anything, so I'm here today just to mainly get an ultrasound and make sure the baby's okay, everything is okay. I haven't had any cramping, but I've been like hypersensitive to every feeling in my stomach, like is that a cramp, is that like, so I just want to make sure everything is okay. Can you guys see me? I hope you can see me. But they tried to take my blood. I had to add to why they needed it, and they wanted to see how far along I was. I know how far along I am, so I really just declined it. Like, you can check my profile, it tells you on my doctor's visits. Like, I just recently got one, so I declined that. So we're just gonna wait to get a ultrasound, and they're gonna check my sample. I need to clean this because what the heck. And I don't want to put that on. I don't feel like I need to, because they're gonna do a trans-abdominal ultrasound. Let me clean this pee off. I did come by myself because my boyfriend had to work, and God willing, everything is fine, baby's fine. So I just want to double check myself. I brought a hoodie because I was prepared, and I know it's going to be cold in here, so I'm just going to be cuddled up here by myself. I have been staying calm. I listened to like gospel music the whole time, said prayers, so I've been like chilled out about it now. I did have to go to the urgent care. I went to urgent care like a few days ago because I think it was when I hit 10 weeks. I had like some spotting. It wasn't even like, I wouldn't even call it spotting, but it is called spotting. It was literally only 3 drops of blood in the toilet, and I was like, okay, what is this about? Like, you know, I don't know. So the next day I ended up going to urgent care, and they diagnosed me with subchronic hematoma, which is basically like a little hemorrhaging slash bleeding in the uterus. And they said that that has to come out, or it either will reabsorb in the uterus itself. That it's completely normal, like 25% of women have it, but still, you know, nobody really wants that or wants the bleeder spot, period. But since then, I have just kind of been like having my feet elevated. Yeah, since then the doctor was just like, you know, I spoke to like the black nurse and the doctor, and the guy nurse, he was just like, oh, just be on pelvic rest, like there's nothing you can really do about this, like, you know, it just has to come out on its own, which is probably true. But you know, the woman, she's a woman, so she explains things a little bit more with care, with ease a little bit. So she's like, you know, you're on pelvic rest, and that also means like just don't do too much, like lay at home, have your feet up, elevate it as much as possible, do not do too much, because I know like heavy lifting and what's the other thing, yeah, like pelvic rest, you got to do those two things, because if not, it will make the hematoma bigger and, you know, possibly bleed more or something. So I have been doing what they said, like relaxing for the most part. I've been in bed a lot. Not to say I've been on complete bed rest, but I've still been like, I'm out of breath. I've still been like, work is about to start back, so I'm literally on a Zoom call right now, and I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, so work is starting back, and I had to like go set up my classroom yesterday, and I wasn't lifting anything heavy, but you know, I'm still like stapling stuff to the wall, gluing stuff to the wall. So I still go home and put my feet up afterwards. I do go places. Like, what I'm trying to say is basically I'm not like just only in the bed all day, but some days I am, but other days I actually have to get some things done. But regardless, I still make sure that I'm following the precautions they gave me, because I do not want that SCH to get bigger. That's what they call it. And honestly, y'all, before I went into urgent care that day, I always go to TikTok. Like my whole pregnancy, I go to TikTok and see what other women are experiencing, my symptoms, and like what they're saying about it. And when I looked up spotting at 10 weeks, a lot of women was like, oh, I have SCH. And when the doctor said it, in my head I was like, oh my gosh, I knew that before I came in. I mean, I didn't know I had it, but I'm like, I know about SCH. I'm glad it's that, and it's not nothing worse than that, because God willing, like he's with me on this journey, and I have just been calm about it. You know, I have my moments where I'm just like super looking stuff up and getting worried and stuff, but overall I'm trusting God, and I can definitely tell that this baby is growing and growing, because when I got the ultrasound at the urgent care, of course they would not let me see I keep messing with these braids, but they did not do them booty length like I did, like I like them, so they're a little different. But when I got the ultrasound, they did not, of course, let me see it at the urgent care. So the doctor was like, the baby looks good, the heart rate is good, still measuring 10 weeks and well, then it was 10 weeks and 2 days, but baby's measuring right on time. So that gives me a lot of ease that, you know, everything's going good and I'm doing what I can do. So yeah, this is 10 weeks. We're about to go into the doctor now, but y'all, I have been so I guess you can say this is kind of like giving y'all my symptoms for the 10th week, and just kind of what's tea and what's going on. But I have been like so nauseous, and the smallest thing can make me feel like I'm about to throw up. Like this morning, washing dishes, cleaning, cooking, all of the above have been hard for me. And I mean, I guess you can say, not I guess, it is the fatigue and pregnancy that makes me super tired, and also just the smells of the kitchen. It is really unbearable. And honestly, I looked it up on TikTok to see if I'm the only one that hate the smell of my kitchen slash house low-key when I'm pregnant. And no, tons of other women. It was a woman like washing dishes with like she tied up like a towel and wrapped it around her nose, around her head. And I was literally about to do that, because when I go into the kitchen, I usually cover my nose with the robe or like something like that. But I was already feeling nauseous this morning, and I'm like, if I go into the kitchen and try and wash those dishes, I already know what's gonna happen. I can feel it right here ready. So I went in there, 2 seconds later, there I was throwing up nothing. I didn't even eat nothing that morning, but I threw up like, I don't know what it was, but that happened. And after that I felt better, so I was able to like get a little bit more cleaning done. But if you are not able to cook or clean right now in your pregnancy, don't feel bad about it, because I have my moments where I'm like I wish I could still be cooking and not eating out, or I wish I could, you know, clean and have the house as clean as I want it to. But honestly, like, if my body is not up to par, like feeling sick, or I'm feeling super tired, or I'm feeling things in my stomach. So yeah, those are the things that I've been experiencing. And then also, in addition to that, like a bubbly, like gurgly stomach, indigestion. I'm gonna talk to y'all more about all the symptoms, but yeah, we're about to go check in to the doctor. All right guys, so we are officially in the room. I just gave my urine sample, and I honestly should have helped my pee because I can only get like this much pee, but she said it was fine. So this is the room we're in. Hopefully we get to do an ultrasound and see the baby, because I want to see the baby every time we come to the doctor. So yeah, this is all my stuff. They also gave me this little booklet that kind of like, oh, don't mind me, I'm missing a nail. They gave me this booklet that kind of is like a pregnancy journal. Yeah, it's kind of like a pregnancy journal. 2 weeks, a week and a half from being out of the first trimester, so that's exciting. So yeah, I think today they are going to do some like blood testing on me. And honestly, y'all, I don't like getting my blood drawn, but I've gotten so much better with it. So they're probably going to do like the NIPT blood test, which is like where they test for Down syndrome. They also may do the gender, but we've been considering like just finding out or having a gender reveal. So we will see if we find out the gender soon, but I know the results take time. So oh my gosh, I'm nervous. So I just got, hello, my underarms are sweating. Hey y'all, so of course I don't vlog while I am getting everything done and talking to the doctor, but I got some footage and I'm gonna pause right here and insert it. My boyfriend recorded it for me, but oh my gosh, y'all, the baby was like moving in there and we could see the baby. You said that about the SCH, because at first I was kind of like worried about it, but I just saw a lot of women go through that.
Yes, it is very common. And
Moving. Oh my gosh. Oh, his head's at the bottom. That looks so cute. And heartbeat's like 157 right now. I am about to get a lot of blood drawn, like genetic testing for Down syndrome. She told me that I'm getting the gender check and they might send it to my phone tonight. Like, bruh, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know about the gender reveal stuff. I don't know. Okay, but they're gonna send the results, and it can come within 1 week. It can come tonight. It can come in 2 weeks. So, oh my gosh. I was kind of on the fence about getting this test done. If I'm talking a little low, it's just because I don't want to be super loud. I'm kind of nervous about, I mean, at first I didn't want to get this test done about the Down syndrome and stuff, but I mean, I'm like, it doesn't hurt to know, and like, let me just get it over with. So I did that, and then also we talked about that. I don't usually get every recommend, but I'm considering most of them because I'm like, I want to protect my baby no matter what. So like, It's a lot of decisions. That's what I was telling her. Like, it's a lot of decisions to make. So yeah, we're waiting for her to come in so we can schedule my next appointment, I think she said. And then I'm gonna go get my blood work done, and then we're finished. Almost done. I do need to drink some water though. Okay guys, so we're finally out of the doctor's office. The last part, like I told you, I was getting my blood drawn and I did it. She has this like red band on my arm. It's super duper tight on my arm, and I hate moving my arm after getting my blood drawn, but I'm glad I got it over with because that was a lot of testing they had to do me for, a lot of blood they drew. It took like 3 minutes. I'm sitting here like, bruh, is it done? And she had like 8 tubes of stuff. I didn't even want to look. She had 8 tubes. But yeah, we're completely done with our appointment for today, and I'm excited that we get some results soon, and that the nurse, right now I'm seeing a nurse practitioner, so I'm glad that I have her because she's so nice. I love talking to her, and she told me like basically don't worry about the SCH that I was like kind of worried about. She's like, it resolves on its own, like I'm not worried about it. So that makes me feel a lot better. And I also wanted to know if I was considered a low-risk pregnancy so far, and she's like, right now you are, so that's good. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to bring you guys along for this appointment, and that we are literally going to be finding out the gender soon. And
There's
all
about
of
a minute and a half left on my timer. Give me a thumbs up if you need more time. You can just do it in the chat or on your screen.
yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog with me today. I hope you guys are enjoying being along with my pregnancy journey and knowing what's going on each week, because literally myself, I look up
I'm gonna give y'all 2 more minutes.
I look up other people that are the same amount of weeks as me.
So it's actually 2.5 minutes.
I look up other people that are the same amount as weeks as me, and you know, not comparing symptoms, but I kind of do like, hey, I'm feeling that too. So if you are pregnant with me, or you know, whatever, you're trying to see my symptoms, I hope it's helping. And bye besties. Look, I'm doing my peace sign this way because I don't want to bend my arm too much. Bye. See you guys in my next video. Peace.
Don't step on the trail. Hockey.